Wow, yeah. You want some grass? Good morning, everyone. I am in the Cotswolds this weekend and I'm so excited to be back here. I came to the Cotswolds last winter for my ex-partner's birthday and fell in love with the area. If you hear loads of banging and stuff, it's because I'm staying in an old converted horse box, which is basically a box of tin. So I'm hearing things fall on the roof and stuff, and sometimes it can sound quite scary, but it's not really. I'm kind of using this as a bit of a creative retreat, if I'm honest, a place to feel like I can really let my creative juices flow. So the reason I ended up booking to stay here is because I booked onto a foraging course on Sunday, which is only 20 minutes away from where I'm staying, with Wild Food UK, who I'm super excited to meet and experience a day session with them, because they are sort of the most renowned wild food companies in the UK. It means that I get to learn things to share with you guys, which is really exciting. So that's tomorrow, Sunday. I arrived here yesterday, Friday. I went on a lovely walk when I arrived. I met some of the animals that are in the area. So they have a load of sort of really cute ewes here, which are like really rare. They're like Shetland ewes or something. There's also like a farm next door, and I think an equestrian school, because there's loads of horses, and they were really friendly and came up to say hello to me yesterday. I did some outdoor yoga, which was really lovely, a little bit of meditation, and then I also did some writing. Writing, I think, and I know I shared this with you when I last went on like a solo little retreat by myself in the UK, I think writing is just my favourite form of expression. I love to explore the English language, and I like to sort of, it feels like a very authentic way of expressing myself. It feels like I love talking about some big topics and exploring a theme or a feeling or maybe it is something in nature that's kind of taken me by surprise, or something that has stood out to me in that moment and has helped me ground. I wanted to carve out time to write on this weekend, because it's something that I don't do enough, and I feel like I really have to sit and be super present to write. So I have been writing this morning, and I just thought I would read you what I wrote, which obviously I do tend to do these days, and it's quite exposing for me, but I hope you enjoy. It sets the tone for the trip. Peace is presence. What is presence in a world filled with distraction? Do we ever truly know presence in a concrete world, brick upon brick, stone, cold, hard, lifeless? Surely presence is therefore connection. A sense of one's soul being tied to one place for mere moments. Connection in another's presence. A moment where we feel so seen, loved, accepted for who we are, that we're grounded in that other's embrace, exposed and nakedly ourselves. Or perhaps we find connection outside, feeling the earth beneath our toes, the grass gripping the folds of our skin, the sensation of the wind running its fingers through our hair, caressing and soothing, hushing out the noise, and peace. What does it mean to be at peace? A state of acceptance for what is now and what will be. With this mentality, we could be anywhere in the world and feel peaceful. That's not to say ambition, wants and needs are evil. It's important and character building to move through life with a mission and purpose. But we can carve out peace along the way, with the morning dew at sunrise, or alongside a warm cup of tea in the evening stillness. In peace and presence, there is ultimately less need for more. And in a society driven by capitalism, we're constantly being fed distraction, herded into hunger and a desperation for something better. The latest car, phone or TV. Withdrawing from all that noise, stepping into a place of literal quiet, we're reminded of peace and how one feels to be present. So if you took something from that, let me know. Reminder for me to step away from the busyness of the world sometimes. It's so easy to get wrapped up in our jobs, in those day-to-day, tasks that make up our life, those to-do lists, those checklists that we live by. I feel like it's so important sometimes to come away from that completely. This cabin that I'm staying in this weekend has no electricity, no Wi-Fi. The water I have is connected to a spring. It's like a natural spring. I've got a gas stove. It's so basic, but stripping all that away just reminds you again of just how simple things can be, and that's grounding, and that's forces you to be present, I think, when you're not able to be distracted. But today, what is the plan for today? So I'm staying in the north of the Cotswolds. I'm about 10 minutes from Broadway, which is an area that I wanted to go to when I last came to the Cotswolds, but I didn't end up having time for. So I'm also not too far from Stow-on-the-Wold, which is where I went last winter. So I'm thinking we'll either head into Broadway or Stow-on-the-Wold today. Probably Broadway, just because I've never been, and I think it would be nice to explore somewhere new. So we'll go out and grab some breakfast together, have a little mooch around. And then this afternoon we'll probably do some walking. I'd love to go and pick a bunch of wildflowers and make a little posy here. Hope you enjoy these next couple of days with me, and I hope that maybe you feel inspired to book yourself a little remote retreat too. Hello again. So we are now back at the horse walks. I had a, let's just check I don't have strawberries in my teeth, that would be really embarrassing. So we went to Broadway this morning in the Cotswolds, which was absolutely gorgeous. Would really recommend. I feel like if you're looking for an area in the Cotswolds that encapsulates what the Cotswolds is, which is those lovely sort of limestone houses and buildings, it's like quintessential English countryside. Would really recommend Broadway, and I feel like it does have that reputation. I can imagine it could get much busier than what I saw it today. It was actually relatively quiet. So I picked up coffee there and a few bits from some different shops. I will actually show you. I bought these gorgeous little candlesticks. They are very overpriced for candles, but they're so cute and I'm a sucker for a pretty candle. So here is the first one. Just some really cute pink stripes. And here's the second one with little bees and flowers on it. How cute are they? I love them. And then the other bits and pieces I got was just like food really, just to sort of tie me over into tomorrow. So nothing too exciting, but I could have easily spent so much money there. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it is blowing an absolute gale outside. So I've kind of just been snuggled up in the horse box, not wanting to leave. It's really warm outside, but it is just so windy. So I'm just a bit like, oh, I do want to go out on a nice walk, but I just think I've got to be prepared to get blown away basically and tie my hair back and stuff. So I think that's the plan. I think we are going to go on a lovely walk, maybe pick some wildflowers and come back, have a nice slow evening. But for now, I'm just going to finish off my strawberries that I bought, and yeah, we'll just spend the afternoon together. Let's go and pick some wildflowers together. Good morning everyone. It is now Sunday morning and today is the day when we're going to the Wild Food UK foraging course. It starts at 12 and it is first thing in the morning. It is 9:15. So I'm thinking we're going to go and get some breakfast and why not explore another one of the famous Cotswolds towns here or villages. So I'm going to head into Stow-on-the-Wold this morning because it is on the way to the Nutgrave where I think we're meeting up in order to go on the foraging walk. I've been to Stow-on-the-Wold before, if any of you have watched my previous Cotswolds vlog from last winter. It's a really gorgeous little town and there's lots of lovely cafes and stuff to eat. So I'm going to head there and show you what I get up to. And I will try and film bits and pieces from the foraging course this afternoon, so long as I'm allowed to film, but I probably won't. I'll be focusing more on like learning myself, so rather than capturing content, and I hope you guys understand that. But yeah, come along with me and let's enjoy this final day in the Cotswolds.